have sex until I'm married, and I just think, just at a very young age, I never was interested in having sex. Back then, even like in grade school, I remember people used to have like boyfriends and girlfriends, and so for me, I was always like the real scary one, and I just never wanted to get involved with, relationships at a young age, and even I never was thinking about kissing and all of that stuff, and so I strayed away from it, and I just always thought that was stuff for adults, and so I think that stuck with me for a long time. I just was never interested in it. I knew that was something that I shouldn't be doing at a young age, and I also had family just encourage me not to have sex as well and just wait. And I remember there's one aunt on my dad's side of the family. I would always go visit my grandma, and when we'd see her, she'd always say, you're still a virgin, right? Make sure you wait to have sex until you're married. And she would always tell us that. And so that also stuck with me. And then, in high school, I finally started going to church. I wasn't raised in the church, but I always believed in God. I just didn't quite understand, Christianity and everything until I got to high school. And so then, that's when my beliefs and everything really kicked in, and I started learning more about Christianity, and that definitely stuck with me throughout high school and throughout college when I did start, dating other people and having boyfriends, and I still held on to my values. And I just think over the years, getting older and just finding out that it's really rare that people wait, it just made me want to wait even more, and it makes me feel really unique, I guess, in a sense. And that I guess sometimes I always say, like, I'm not perfect, and sometimes we do stuff wrong, but I always think to myself, like, if I don't do anything else right on this earth, I'm gonna make sure that I wait until I'm married. So that's why I'm waiting. I think waiting to have sex has affected my personal relationships in a good way for the most part. Just as far as family, they've always been supportive of my decision to wait, and they think that's a good thing, and they just always tell me to keep waiting, and praise me for that. So that's great. I dated someone for a while, and I think, like, he knew I'm waiting, but I think I remember kind of being pressured at some point to be intimate with him and kind of go further, and I think he saw that we were going to, and it was just, to me, I kind of laughed inside. It's kind of funny, but I just always known, like, no one's gonna get me to go further than what I want to go. So as an artist, I decided to use my platform to inspire other people through this campaign, simply because it's something that is personal to me. It's something that I really believe in, and I am affected by every day. And I also wanted to do a campaign, just something outside of the music that I would be able to use to connect with people. So we noticed just at the beginning when I started singing professionally that we had a lot of young girls come to the show, and just in general, a lot of young people looked at me and would ask me questions, and kind of just like to see what I do on stage. And so when we first were trying to figure out what can we do outside of the music to connect with your audience, my manager Edward, he had a long list that I had given him about all these things that I was just passionate about, or just things I just wanted to do outside of music. And he saw me mention being a virgin, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to love seeing like those billboards back in like probably the 90s or something, but they would say virgin, it's not a dirty word. And I don't know if I would say that as an artist it's challenging to hold on to my beliefs, but I think that it can be challenging just as an artist or as a songwriter to not be like maybe a stumbling block for somebody else. This campaign is important, not only just for me to be able to connect with other people outside of my music, but it's important because it's something that these people go through every day, and it's targeted towards young people because, you know, we know that young people, you know, look to artists as their role models sometimes, and just being in the spotlight and being on stage and performing, those are the people that they like to look to. They, you know, they get excited about. So if me as a artist, if I can inspire somebody else and touch them and connect with them, then I think that's a great thing. And so what I want to do is just make sure that they know that there are other people out there who are living their dreams, doing what they want to do, but then they're also standing for something that they believe in. So the mission is to get this going, get this in action. I want to make sure that I get to some schools and just get to do some speaking events and sit down and get to talk to young people about this campaign, and you know, also reach out to some other organizations and just see who's really down to support this cause and who believes in this, and get it going that way. And also we want to make sure that we have pledges for people to sign. If you're really serious about it, you know, sign up, pledge, and that'll be the first step with this movement. And then we also want to reach out to other people who have a voice. So if you are interested in this campaign, or you know someone who would benefit from this, make sure you reach out and just contact us. You can go to my website, ashley.com, and click on the Let's Wait tab, and you'll get all of the information there, and you can stay connected with me that way. So hope to see you soon.